The Sugar Bowl is the newest sensation and family entertainment here in the Valley. Welcome, Kerry. How are you?
Thank you. Good to see you, Greg.
Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Must be an exciting time for you.
It
Finally
is.
get open. We're all watching going, gosh.
Yeah, it took a little bit longer than what we thought. We were hoping for a January opening, but
Yeah.
in all honesty, I think it was the best for us to open in May. We worked a lot of the bugs out, worked some kinks out, figured out exactly what we need to do to keep people coming back, and it's going great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about the facility. Obviously, plenty of parking, great visual from the road. You'll pull in, and family fun. Let's talk about what you have for all ages of people.
Well, the good news about the all ages is that if mom and dad want to hang out in the mountain and send the kids down, the shuttle bus is going to be running down there on the weekends, holidays, weekends, in the evening. So that's a great thing for us.
Sure.
You get the kids on the bus, meet them at the out at the base lodge, and send them down, and they'll have a blast. So we've got bowling, we've got a golf simulator, which is fun for all ages, up to 30 golf courses from around the world. We've got food and beverage. We've got a beautiful arcade, which is extremely popular with the kids, as you can imagine.
Sure.
Newest addition, and we'll be firing it up probably next weekend, will be our outdoor fire pit, where between the hours of 4 and 6 on Fridays and Saturdays, we'll be providing the kids with marshmallows, chocolate bars, and graham crackers, and have them make s'mores around the fire. So we're looking forward to that, and getting some kids outside and around the fire, and mom and dad can hang out with them and have a glass of wine, perhaps.
So a true family experience, I got to tell you. Is there any stories or anything that you can share with us about your experiences since you've been open? I mean, a lot of people have come in and said, geez, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's to watch people's faces. You know the first timers when they come through the door, because they walk through the door, they have no idea what it looks like inside. Right. I'm envious of them, because I didn't have that experience. I was living in this place for 6 months while it was being built. An experience, actually, tonight. I was on my way up here, and a friend of mine came in with her mom, and the friend called me over, and her mom was crying, and I said, is everything all right? She said, I've grown up in Kingfield all my life. I lived in Kingfield all my life, and I never thought I'd see anything like this ever in my lifetime in KerryAudetNOV Valley, and literally brought her to tears. And it really touched me a lot. I mean, it really made me feel good, and I told her that, in the bowling leagues that we have, we're bringing the communities of KerryAudetNOV Valley, Kingfield, Stratton, Eustis together. And it's really fun to see them all high-fiving each other, communicating and interacting with people that they never would normally interact with. Brought her to tears again, and at that point I said, I've got to go up and see Greg and tell him this story, because it really touched me. It was a really, really nice moment. So it's been, and it's the stories like that happen every day. People have been very, very complimentary of the place. We're now kind of transitioning in. We've got a new menu that we introduced. New chef, Pablo Bevins, for those of you who are familiar with the area. Pablo was Tiger Bragdon's right-hand man for several years at Geppetto's back in the heyday, and he's doing a great job for us. We've got steak tips on the menu, we've got tataki tuna, we've got just yellowfin tuna, lots of daily specials that you don't normally find in a bowling alley. So all along, and I think I've said this to you before in here, is that we want to be known as a restaurant, a food and beverage business that has bowling, and Pablo's going to get us to that point. So
that's fantastic.
It's going great.
And plus, you're helping to keep the young ones busy as well. It's important. I mean, we other than skiing and riding, it's nice to see kids have some kind of other activities to look forward to.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mom and dads are extremely pleased with what we've done, and rather than the kids just going home after a day of skiing and getting back on their computers or laptops, iPhones and whatever, they're coming down and staying active. So it's really, really fun. Yeah.